This is a video message to Jimmy Iovine, or Iovine. Don't know how you pronounce your name, Jimmy, but we have one thing in common, a similar name. Mine's Irvine, one letter of difference. American Idol and Jimmy Iovine, you got something wrong. A Whiter Shade of Pale was a huge hit. It also led to many other hits for Procol Harum, singles and albums. But let's start with A Whiter Shade of Pale. You kind of imply that it has no soul. Really? No soul? Percy Sledge, bit of a big soul singer. He had a hit with A Whiter Shade of Pale. King Curtis on the soundtrack to With Nail and I. Pretty damn good. Joe Cocker, he's got a bit of soul. He did A Whiter Shade of Pale. Annie Lennox, she had a hit with it. Sammy Hagar also had a hit with it. Willie Nelson, the godfather of country, he had a hit with it as well. Jimmy, you said on American Idol that nobody wanted to buy Procol Harum records after A Whiter Shade of Pale. The most played record on British radio, according to PPL, pay per play, annotated as the most played record on record. There's fact number one. But following that, in America, they actually had 6 top 50 albums. Maybe you didn't know that. As a producer, I thought you would have. But here's a couple. Shine On Brightly, 1968, a hit album. A Salty Dog, a seminal British album. A classic, a top 40 album. Home, 1970. This live one, that went to number 5. Number 5 in the American Billboard Top 100 in 1972. Grand Hotel, a silver disc. It earned a number 21 in America in 1973. There you go, there's a handful of albums that you forgot about. Leaving that aside, what about other things from Procol Harum? You say they didn't have any hits. Homburg, big hit in Britain, top 10. Big hit all around Europe. In fact, number 1 in Italy, where it sold 350,000 copies. Not inconsiderable, I'd say. A Salty Dog, maybe not a big hit, but nevertheless a top 50 hit, and one of the best songs ever written, and recognised by most critics as being one of the great songs of Procol Harum. Conquistador, did you forget that one as well, Jimmy? That was a top 20 hit. Number 16, I believe, in America. Number 22 here in Britain. Pandora's Box, not known in America, but guess what? It was produced by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, who wrote Hound Dog for Big Mama Thornton, and then Elvis covered Hound Dog. They produced Pandora's Box, number 16 in 1975, for a whole month in Britain. Now, if you want to know more about this, why don't you buy my book, Procol Harum and the Ghosts of A Whiter Shade of Pale, out in America on June 1st. Jimmy, next time you do American Idol or some kind of media thing, remember, the purpose of that program is to criticise and encourage upcoming stars, not to rubbish established bands. You should know better. You've made some great records, so have Procol Harum. Buy my book, Procol Harum and the Ghosts of A Whiter Shade of Pale, out on Omnibus Press, June 1st.